Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we are doing a live stream reading. If you hear noise in the background, I have family that's around. I have nephews. You do hear a baby here, as well as my sister. So I just want you all to know that. I want to thank you for being here. I'm still setting up. I think I want to do a little cleanse before we get started. But today's reading is going to be focused on what are your person's current feelings for you, and we're going to be looking a little bit deeper. Actually, no, sorry. We're gonna look a little deeper. If you have been watching the current readings, I just woke up, everyone, just so you know. Anyway, sorry. I want to get like a good angle. This one's good. I think we'll just do something like this. All right. Anyway, hi everyone. I gotta really think about my lighting setup. Anyway, hi. So hi Diamond, hi Get Your Soulmate, or hi Vicky. Hello. Let's take a look here. Hi Jamie. For anyone that's booked with me recently, or that's has a booking coming up, I want to thank you. By the way, I have a lot of bookings come my way, and it's really helped me feel more secure. Anyway, hi Kelly. Hi Jalisa. Anyway, we're gonna go from Aries all the way down to Pisces. Let's take a look here. I'm really trying to figure out how I want to set this up. That should be okay. Anyway, 250. My ground. Okay, I call on my guides, my angels, my ancestors, as well as the beings of light to watch over, protect me, and keep this safe. Don't forget to like everyone. I don't know if I did that. Hello, Amber, and Chanel. I'm just coughing. Anyway, keep us safe. Watch over this very important work we're going to be doing, and allow us to receive clearly. I ask that I may be a true servant of the light and reveal whatever information I receive. I also ask that my higher self assist me with maintaining my 5D awareness at all times, and I be fully plugged into the grid and a matrix for the work that we are about to do here. All beings are 100%. Please assist. Thank you. 1 second, everyone. I call on the elements, the 4 directions. Call on Father Sky and the Great Divine Director. Hi everyone. Hello. Sorry, I just got Taurus. Anyway, hello. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Anyway, so let's get started. I think I want to do a little sage really quickly. Actually, they're saying Palo Santo is going to be exactly what I need. Just burn it. I call on my the shamans, American Indians, to help me. Sorry. Sorry, I almost got it. Thank you for watching over, cleansing the area, keeping it high vibrational. A lot of energies around lately, right? Michael was saying that it will settle. He's saying that everything got kicked up, right? The image he's showing me. When you kick up like sand at the bottom of the ocean, it takes a while for it to settle back down, right? It takes a while for it to get back in place and to go back to that harmony, right? That chaos to harmony to chaos. He's saying that that's kind of where we are. We're at the tail end. He's actually saying there's a little bit more chaos coming in, but things settle down like they always do. So let's get started. We're at 4 minutes. 4 minutes for Aries' reading. All right, so let's look at how does Aries' person currently feel about Aries? How does Aries' person currently feel about Aries? Let's see here. By the way, hi Aries. Don't forget to like and comment and check out my bookings if you are interested. I am doing a live stream reading after this for live readings. If you are interested in getting a live reading from me, it's going to happen at 2. All right. So we have the star coming out and it's reversed for you, for this person's current feelings. This person has a past relationship. I also feel like they have a relationship with their mother that is lacking in some way, but there's a specific person, like a past person. I want to say it's a past woman that this person has like shared their cup with, right? Tried to build a relationship with. Some of you, this person is divorced or was very close to getting married, right? I see this person being in a long-term committed relationship that didn't have success and didn't reach this person's ideal for success as well. And with that star in reverse, they don't have much hope when it comes to love. I also feel like as well, and this is what's coming through from life, right? Life is saying that these situations when we give our all to something, right, and it doesn't work out, it teaches us, right? Maybe this is a human teaching, right? Or maybe this is our human mind, that maybe that's not for us, or maybe that isn't worthwhile. I feel like love has taught this person it's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it in any way. And what this person's life is teaching them now is maybe they should focus more on money, right? More on monetary abundance. So we have the Emperor reversed. They feel very defeated by that situation, and they feel very restricted by it. They are not looking for repeats. So where is this person putting all their time and attention? Not on love, not on you, not on this connection, but I want to say a monetary gain. We also have the Crown of Swords coming through in this reverse. With the Emperor reverse, I also feel as well that this person, money is something that they can control. I remember when I was trying to like really conceptualize everything. At the very beginning of my spiritual journey, one thing that we see, right, and this is our mind, right? We work and we get that paycheck, right? This is someone who put work into something and never got what they wanted, or never got paid in return, right? Never got that return on investment. And this is like a human concept, right? Humanity is very focused on what we put in versus what we get back in return. And we're always looking to make sure that our return is a return, right? That our effort is recognized, right? That we are rewarded, right? And this is coming through from God, right? Humans are constantly looking to be rewarded. This is someone who put so much energy, so much time into love. They never got that reward. And now they're sitting here looking, it's like money or monetary gain, or even my job, my career. I see me putting work in and I see me getting paid back. And this money allows me to do this. That this is someone who feels like this is way more valuable for their long-term trajectory, for their long-term life, or even their life as a whole, rather than love. So this is their mindset, right? This is where they are. He's saying conditioning, right? We have the Crown of Swords reversed, and this is this person's mother. This person's mother lacked, I want to say, success in love and romantic connections, and this lacking of success, it kind of imprinted on this person very young in life. I see the age being around 5 to 7. I actually see 5 or 7, and this person's perceptions of love are very distorted. And then the last card we have is the 10 of Pentacles. This is where their focus is. It's all about that money, all about that dime, all about that coin. They're loyal to that with that dog here. Right, sorry, I'm on my tablet. They're loyal to that with that dog here, and they're not going to stop being loyal to that. With strength being here, money makes this person feel strong, right? Getting that recognition, getting that reward, getting that paycheck back, right? For the the energy they put in to their relationships. It's 5 of Pentacles reverse. It makes this person feel better. So how they feel about you is I'm not willing to put the effort in or put the work in. All right. Anyway, sorry about the vacuum. My sister is vacuuming. Anyway, let's take a look here. Should be okay. I do hope the sound is fine, everyone. Let's move towards Taurus. So Taurus is reading starting at 9 minutes. Okay, she says she won't do it very long. Thank you. All right. Let's take a look here. Taurus. How does this person currently feel about Taurus? How does this person currently feel about Taurus? Let's take a look here. Sorry. One thing that I've noticed, especially as I start to step forward, and make, I guess, be more public, right? It's not always going to be quiet when you're channeling, right? It's not always going to be like the best environment. And one thing that's coming through from Metatron is we all have to learn, right, how to do what we need to do, or use our gifts, or use our abilities, or even teach in all types of environments. So here I am. Anyway, I just want to know that that's kind of what I'm going through right now. Anyway, we have the Agent of Swords for how this person feels about you. This person's a child still. I feel like they're not grown up. they're not going to grow up anytime soon. They don't want to either, right? This is someone who really wants to maintain. Sorry, it comes through from like sorry spirit, that they want to maintain that innocence, right? They want to be free, right? That this is someone who's not looking for responsibilities. They're not looking to settle down. They're not looking for something sustainable or stable. And one of the things that they're bringing up is like, last night I was like, I should just go for a walk, right? I should just go for a walk. I'm not really feeling like I should lay down a little bit, or lay down or go to sleep right now. And that's not something that you can necessarily do if you're living with someone, right? They're going to ask where you're going, all these things before you get out the door, and it just drains you, right? This is someone who looks at relationships as a drain, right? They look at relationships as like things that take from them rather than give. And this is a limiting perspective, right? But it's not exactly wrong. And this is someone who looks at relationships, looks at the idea of relationships, and it isn't open to something more sustainable, all right, or something that's going to drain their energy or take up more time. With the Five of Cups coming through as well, and we have the Ace of Swords. In the past, this person broke someone's heart, and they're not looking for repeats when it comes to that. I feel like this is the guilt that they hold within themselves, right, that they've had for a long time, that makes this person feel very I don't know what the word is. It makes this person feel like maybe they shouldn't be dating, right? Or maybe they shouldn't be seeing anyone, and maybe they shouldn't be putting themselves out there because they broke someone's heart in the past. With the Ace of Swords being here, one of the biggest things, and this is coming through from my twin, we don't see how our choices, or or society says is a bad choice or a wrong choice, is helping someone else, right? We don't see it, right? In fact, we almost never will, and that's coming through from source. And one thing that we all have to just know and understand, that it's not just the good things that help people, right? It's also the negative. And it came through from Misha, especially that, right? These experiences that we have that we perceive as negative, let's say getting your heart broken, or having someone trigger you, right? We don't look at those and think that's a 10 of cups, right? But they do lead there, right? And my message to you is, this is someone who doesn't see how they benefited that person by I want to say breaking their heart, right? Or bringing in chaos or distress. And this is someone who doesn't see that yet, right? Or may not see that ever. One thing that comes through from Buddha is you do eventually see it, but it's farther along on your path. He's saying it's like at the end, when you're moving into the light, right? Or you're moving into like I want to say the light, right? And he's saying like at that stage, at that point, you look back and you think, oh wow, I did that for that person. I didn't know that helped, right? And this is someone who is going to appreciate this, right? Breaking someone else's heart in the past, but they don't appreciate it yet, right? Why? They're not in the light. And this is someone who just looks at you and thinks they may break your heart, and they don't want to break your heart, and they're not looking for that experience. Okay. Last card we have is the Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Emperor. These ideas around heartbreak, these ideas around what energy they bring into people's lives. As crazy as it sounds, I think this person brings in a lot of chaos. I think they bring in a lot of upheaval into people's lives. Sorry, I'm just like, I know this happened before, but it is what it is. Anyway, with this Ace of Pentacles being here, I feel like this is someone who isn't looking to break yours. So how they feel about you is, I'm going to stay away from them, right? And I'm going to keep my distance, and I'm not going to get emotionally or mentally invested, because I think I would bring chaos or heartbreak into Taurus's life, and they don't want to do that. They're not open to that. With the Six of Swords being your overall, this is someone who's hoping that you move on from them. They are happy to have met you, and they're very grateful to have met you. But again, they're hoping that you just leave, right? In the end, because this is someone who just doesn't trust themselves enough not to hurt you in the end, okay? There is love here, all right? So I'm going to leave it like that for you, Taurus. Don't forget to like and comment. We're now on Gemini. 14, 20. Oh, sorry. You seem like that. Anyway, thank you, Metatron. Anyway, we're going to ask my ancient ancestors guys to help cleanse and clear the space. Use this stone. Anyway, I've been very connected to stones lately. Let's take a look here for Gemini. What are Gemini's person's current feelings for Gemini? What are Gemini's person's current feelings for Gemini? Let's see, Gemini, what we're working with. One thing I can see here, Gemini, the judgment in its reverse. I feel like this person gets a lot of anxiety or a lot of uh, they feel I don't know, uncomfortable. One thing that's so crazy is this person feels like you see them. Um, you see them more than others, but if this is someone who truly feels like you see them, with the judgment in its reverse here, as well as the wheel of fortune, I feel like when you met this person, you caught them at a very bad time in their life, right? You know, all of us go through the ups and downs, the upheaval, right? I've recently had a tumultuous 8 months, right? Insane, right? How much upheaval was brought into my life, how much it changed my direction, right? I feel like when you met this person, they were going through something like that. What Metatron says is near the tail end of it, but this is someone when they met you, they didn't feel ready for a connection that would go a lifetime, right? That would be someone that you depend on throughout your life, right? This is someone who had a who saw I want to say destiny or saw fate or saw something special here but wasn't ready to pick it up, right? Wasn't ready to take it. And a part of me asked, what should they have? I don't know, right? But this is what happened, right? This is someone who met you and wasn't ready for a connection with you, and it's because their life was wrapping up chaos, right? They were moving into harmony, and they finally found themselves at an equilibrium that they weren't really willing to chance, right? They weren't willing to chance that equilibrium, and this is someone who truly feels, right, with that wheel of fortune, that you are destined for their future, right? They're destined to have a future with you. They're just not destined to be with you right now, right? And they weren't destined to be with you when you first met them, even though this person truly wanted to. I do feel like this person sees you as a bit of an Olympic, right? Or the energy of like, I don't know, that Olympic energy. Like, this is someone who sees you very strong. They see us very determined. They see us, and you may work out really well, right? Or you may be someone who puts a lot of energy and time into their workout. There's a lot of love here, all right? With the 10 of Pentacles, again, this is someone who feels, right, that they weren't ready for a connection, but they see a future with you, right? We have the past, present, future, which is the 10 of Pentacles. They truly see a future with you. They just weren't ready for a future with you yet. And this is kind of where it's at right now. I don't feel like this person's open um, to more, right? Let's take a look. Sorry, I have like this pain on my side. Let's see. We have their first one's going to be we have the Three of Cups coming through and the element of Cups. One thing that is coming through from my twin is I feel like this person was kind of meant to help shed some layers that you had on your heart to help you know that there's heartbreak or a broken heart deep within. A lot of us, especially when you're very young, or especially when you haven't really learned about to be awakened or learned what healing really is, right? You often mend your broken pieces. You don't fix it, right? You don't fix it. You don't repair it. Sorry, do a little cleanse right there. Anyway, you don't fix it. You don't repair it. You often just it's like, I don't know. It's almost like, Humpty Dumpty, and you somehow just got it together. You just left it there, right? It feels like that. Like, this is someone who I feel came into your life at the right time to peel some of those layers to remind you that there's heartbreak deep within. So focus more on healing that heartbreak. Focus more on bringing light to that, awareness to that, and you're going to start to feel better. But right now, this person doesn't feel like your connection is something that they're ready for. Okay, so I'll leave it like that. I want to thank you. Gemini, and we're now moving to Cancer. Anyway, sorry. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what are Cancer's person's current feelings for Cancer? Cancer's person's current feelings for Cancer. Let's take a look. All right. Let's see here, Cancer. Thank you. We have the element of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, right? One thing that comes through from the Mother Earth, and it was Pachamama. She's saying that Earth is very difficult to call on, right? I've actually done it before. I was in a battle or something like that. I don't know, but I just done it, right? I called on that Earth energy, and I used it, right? It's just something that's coming through. Earth is our grounder, right? Earth is the thing that makes us feel like we're in balance. Think of like if you were like floating in space, right? You wouldn't have an up, you wouldn't have a down, you wouldn't have a forward or backwards. It just be everywhere, right? It kind of reminds me of, I think it was Ender Games, I forgot, but everyone was leaving into that vacuum of space, right? And they're thinking up is still up and down is still down, right? But he did it a different way. Anyway, I always remember that. Anyway, but with the element of Pentacles here, this is someone who feels very ungrounded, right? Feels very imbalanced, and feels very much like they're not quite ready for a connection. I'm not saying that, actually. I'm not saying that one. Sorry, I'm still on Gemini a little bit, I guess, right? With a 5 of Swords reverse, interesting. I feel like this person has emotional or mental traumas and issues that they haven't fully wrapped up. And what I mean by that, with that 5 of Swords here, I feel like they have a temper. I think that this is someone who has who is likely to explode, likely to I want to say go off on you, and not likely to support you. This is someone who doesn't want to bring that energy into a connection. Sorry. They don't want to bring that energy into a connection with you, nor does this person nor is this person wanting you to see that side of them. Okay, so they're looking. I feel like you have had experiences with this person where maybe you don't see them very often, right? So it's almost like they have like these weeks, right? What Metatron is saying, they have like 10 days of bad days. Then they have this 11th and 12th day where they're good, right? I think you see them on that 11th day, right? And I know it's a crazy thing to say, but we have these circadian rhythms, right? And they're not just for our physical vessel, right? It's also emotional and mental, right? I feel like this is someone whose circadian rhythm is really jacked up, and 10 days out of the 12 days, they're not in a good shape. They're not in a good place. And on that 11th day, they are. So I feel like they have anxieties. I feel like they may even suffer from depression, or someone who has a really hard time finding themselves above water or ahead, or feeling good, right? With the 5 of Swords being here, they don't want you to see them like that. So this person comes in after that. I do feel like they have a bad relationship with their parents or their mother. Again, sorry if you can hear that. My my nephew is playing with a toy. And we have the Emperor reverse as well. I feel a father is very really impactful when it comes to this person's mood and their state. I feel like their relationship with their father is tumultuous, or it's such an odd thing, but I also feel as well this person submits or yields to their father a lot as well. And one of the things I feel with the King of Pentacles coming through at the bottom is life is teaching them to stand up for themselves, right? We can't teach people this, right? This has to be learned, right? You have to want it enough, right? You have to hit that point. I remember, for most of my life, I went after like minimum wage jobs, or I never really stood up for myself, right? And it wasn't to that point where it's like, I deserve better, right? I deserve more, and I will not allow myself to be treated like this. Then that's when things changed, right? And that's what universe is saying. We all have to hit that state, that mental state, that emotional state, to remember that we deserve better, we deserve more. So I feel like the relationship with their parents, specifically their father, is teaching them that they deserve more. With the Throne of Pentacles coming through as well, I feel like this person is focused on their finances. All right. Sorry. Again, about the sound. Anyway, we're moving now towards Leo's reading, and we are on 2240. Anyway. Sorry, my nephew's like playing with a toy car. I remember when I was little and I would play, you don't really pay attention on what sound you're making, right? Anyway, but makes a lot. Anyway, thank you. Hi, everyone. Hi, Diana. Hi, Dim. Anyway, let's take a look here. So let's look at Leo. How does Leo's person currently feel about Leo? How does Leo's person currently feel about Leo? Let's take a look. Hey, baby. How does Leo's person currently feel? We have the Moon reverse as well. I know it's a crazy thing to say. I feel like this person may have been maybe very open or very forward about how they felt about you. We have the 9 of Swords reverse. Do you know when in life, like it's like when I was really little, I would get these crazy intense visions about people I would meet in the future, and people I needed to help. and that a lot of them get private readings for me. I would get visions about them, and I would know exactly. I would know who they are, right? And I would know what they're going through, and I would be able to help them. I remember I had so many visions very young in life. I feel like this person has had similar experience or a similar experience when they knew you before they knew you. All right, they felt things about you that they've never felt with anyone. And I feel like this is someone who truly remember that, or on some subconscious level, which is what source is saying, understood that. And I feel like when this person met you, they weren't that shy, right? Or they didn't beat around the bush that much. I feel like this person may have been very forward, or may have actually revealed a lot to you, or told you how they felt, or may have been very open with you emotionally. One thing that he is saying, and this is coming from source, is that we often feel with the moon in its reverse, or often feel when someone does that to us, right? When someone gives us that great reveal, that they're love bombing us, right? This is someone who just knew in their heart that there wouldn't be much time, right? So they did it as much as they could to you, so that you wouldn't be left wanting, or not wanting more, but lacking. And this is, when you have those experiences where it's like, if I can go back and do something, I would do it differently. They truly had an experience like this, right? Where it's like, I if I can go back, I would do it differently, and they did. Right? What did they do? They told you more. They shared their cup, right? They told you how they felt. They revealed what was inside. Often this is coming from source. People can't sustain that very long because their heart has to go through more healing, or has to be more open. But this is someone who, when they were telling you how they felt, when they were open with you emotionally, they meant it. It was true, right? We have the two of torches. Sorry. The 10 of torches, and it's upright. I do feel with 10 of torches being on the table here, it's like about burdens, right? But 10's the end, right? Do you know, again, you see this image is a bit different. You see all these, like, this, it's like she's leaving this fire in her wake. Again, there's something about, like, it's like I had this do-over, and I just burned it all down. And this person is very pleased with themselves, okay? I want you to know that. They're very pleased with the fact that they've told you all that they told you, that they opened up to you in the way that they did. We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess here. I feel it may have made you may have thrown you off a little bit, or may have made you feel like you can't open up to this person, or you didn't open up enough. One thing that I want to just emphasize, and this is coming through from Metatron, is that there's like a time going forward, and there's a time going backwards, right? You've done it, right? I feel like you've told this person how you feel, and I feel like this person had that chance to do the same, and they did it. It's beautiful energy to come through. When they had a chance to take a stand, they took it. Right? When they had a chance to stand up for what they believe in, they did it, right? And this is how they feel about you, right? I feel like when they told you how they felt, that you can really take that to the bank. Hi everyone. Anyway, let's take a look here. We're now on Virgo. Let's see, Virgo is going to be 28 minutes. Anyway, let's take a look here. All right, so we're now on Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I asked my angels to ask you guys to help cleanse and clear me. Thank you. Okay, 1 second. Bring that into the divine. Okay. Sorry if that when was loud. I just had to blow away some energies off of me. Since Earth is moving, since we're ascending, our perceptions is limited. I remember when I was like 7 years old, 6, 7 years old, 5 even, dealing with the stuff that we're dealing with these days. It was just tough business. Anyway, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. How does Virgo's person feel about Virgo? We have the High Priestess here. Unlike Leo's reading, I feel like this person has not told you very much about how they feel. Right? Maybe they told you I have feelings for you. Maybe they didn't. I don't feel like this person really revealed much at all. I do feel like you are starseeds and you have a connection to another planet. This is someone who feels like they know you from another place, right? Another time, another reality. And they feel this very deeply and intrinsically. There's a high priestess, or I know we have that here, but a prophetess, right? And like energy that steps through. It's almost like this person, I feel may have had, like visions, right? Or I feel like they're very in tune with self. Anyway, we have the Eight of Torches for their feelings. Again, this Eight of Torches reverse is lacking of communication, is it's it's delays as well. But it's such an odd thing, and I have to give it. Do you know when we like, let's say you have visions in your childhood, like myself, and you're like, wow, that I can't wait to meet that person, right? You just don't get sometimes how long it actually is going to be, right? I feel, and this is just, it's not, I'm not trying to laugh here, but I feel like when this person had these visions, or when they knew that you existed, or they sensed it, they didn't get, right, that it would take this long to show up at your doorstep, to be with you, or to even have a shot with you or a chance with you. And they're now thinking like, damn, it's I don't know, it's like it puts it in perspective. Again, this is reminding me of a vision I had very young. We also have the Ten of Torches coming through as the last card. One thing that I can feel with the Ten of Torches being here, as well as the High Priestess, this person is wishing or itching for that do-over. Maybe they'll get one, right? God says maybe. That's what he's saying. Anyway, with the Crown of Pentacles reversed here, as well as the Four of Pentacles in its upright, if this person struggles to tell you how they feel, if they struggle to express themselves, one thing that's coming through is this person, if they were to have another chance, they would, and I do feel like there's probably no contact with the High Priestess on the table. If this person had another chance, they would do it differently, and they would try harder. Sorry. I used to do this a lot. Just like, I don't know, like the hell's going on. Anyway, I feel like this person would do it differently. With the Four of Pentacles being here, they have lots to say that they've not said. One thing that's such a crazy thing, and it does come through from Jesus, is that this is someone who they may have held their tongue, right? Because they were anticipating another shot with you, right? Or a better shot with you. And this is someone who just doesn't want to waste that, right? Or open up that can of worms without being ready for something that's significant, and vice versa. So I do feel like this person holds back how they feel, and they're not going to change that right now. Let's see. Any other feelings for Virgo? We have the Three of Cups. I do feel there's disconnect, or there's no communication between you and them. At times, I do feel like this is like a regular thing. This person feels like they may not ever have a chance with you now. Now that they didn't say what they wanted to say, now they didn't do what they wanted to do, now they didn't try when they meant to try. And I feel like this person has had multiple shots to do this. They're thinking that they'll probably never have a chance with you, or probably never get a chance to be with you. And this is kind of where they're landing, right? God says that may change, actually. It may, right? But it's not necessarily going to happen. I feel like this person has had plenty of chances to speak up about their feelings, to tell you how they feel, to even tell you about maybe a vision that they had, or that they feel like they've met you before, right? That he's saying this precognition, right? That precognition. This is someone who feels that you two are intrinsically linked, but they don't talk about that, right? They don't say it, and they've had so many chances to open up that can of worms and never did. And now this person's really feeling like they may not ever get that chance ever again. All right. So I'm gonna leave it like that for you, Virgo. I want to thank you. By the way, we're on Libra. 3320 for Libra. Okay. Let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are Libra's person's current feelings for Libra? What are Libra's person's current feelings for Libra? What are Libra's person's current feelings for Libra? Let's see here, Libra. The first one we have is going to be the Seven of Swords reversed. Interesting. I do feel like this person may have had a situation where they blurted out how they feel about you without really thinking it through. So the Seven of Swords in this, like, in this upright, it's like, suspicion. It's like being in like being watched a little bit, right? Because people may think you're stealing, or people feel like you have nefarious intent, right? So they always treat you in that way, that manner. In this reverse, it's like, in this reverse, I feel like this is someone who, damn, I lost it. Anyway, and it's reverse, like the verse of that. Anyway, we have the Six of Torches coming through. I feel here as well, with the Six of Swords, and it's Six of Torches here and the Seven of Swords in its reverse, I feel like this is someone who really wish that they didn't let other people's perception of them hold them back from doing what they feel called to do. So I feel like this is someone who really wishes that they really own their feelings. Again, actually, sorry, I got it back. Thank you, Spirit. This is with that Seven of Swords in its reverse here. Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like when they blurted out how they feel about you, they thought that they would get a win, right? They thought that they would get a victory. They thought that they would have success, right? I'm not sure if that happened with the Six of Swords reverse. Sorry, I know I saw it. I'm not sure if that happened. I feel like this is someone who just blurted it out really quickly. It's like it just said it. What's interesting here as well, the Six of Swords as well. It's like it's about leaving, right? Going to battle, right? It's almost like some of you, this person may have done it at the end, or they said at the kneecap. I don't know what that means exactly. Anyway, but with the Six of Swords, sorry, Six of Wands being here, like it's like this person told you, do you know, like if you're, let's say in the old days and there's like a castle, like you're in a castle and you're leaving for a war, and you have this crush on someone and you tell them, I love you so much, right? Right before you're about to go, right? It's like that. That's how this person feels. That's how I feel like this person's told you how they feel here, Libra. They told you right at the end when they were on their way to go, whether they told you they were going to go or not, right? Whether it was clear they wouldn't be there tomorrow. I feel like they did something like this to you, and they thought there would be success here. Some of you, I feel like this person tried to move on from you and wasn't able to as well. So they kind of got stuck in that. We had the Nine of Swords as well. I do feel like this person thinks of you crazy, like a lot. I feel like they have dreams about you. I feel like this is someone who has visions. I remember when I first had my spiritual connection experience, and I remember I would go to sleep, and I knew in my heart that I would be bothered with stuff I haven't healed. Right when I slept, I just knew. I was like, fuck, right? I'm gonna have to go deal with that tonight. But I went to sleep anyway. I was too tired, and I'd wake up crying, or I'd wake up really sweaty, or I'd wake up really hot, sorry, I guess, or cold, I don't know, whatever, right? Just an emotional duress, right? And I feel this is someone who had that experience after they told you how they felt. It's almost like they tried to run away from the connection, and the connection caught up with them, or the energy did. And this is how they feel, right? This is where they are mentally, right? Okay. I want to thank you, Libra. I'm going to be moving to Scorpio. Sorry about moving so quickly, everyone, but I have some stuff to take care of later today. Anyway, I want to say earlier. It's funny. I hope everyone's okay. If you guys want to book with me, please book with me. If you have any questions about what's happening and stuff like that, I don't actually think I will, although it was guided to do like a video on this stuff. What we're going through can't necessarily be conceptualized. It's not possible, actually, right? It's not possible for humanity or humans to conceptualize what's happening around us right now. There really is no point to talk about it. But I will say sometimes having those questions really does help, or sometimes even watching someone does. I remember when this first started hitting me, the stuff that we are dealing with, watching old videos or even watching tarot videos helped me feel like myself again. Metatron does state we want to move forward, and that may not feel like the way we used to feel, right? It's probably going to feel different. So be open to change, is what I want to say. That comes from Buddha, all right? Anyway, let's take a look here for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are Scorpio's person's feelings for Scorpio? I see Jupiter energy coming through very strongly. I feel like Jupiter is actually a big role. One thing that he is saying now to October, and I want to say, I guess, next October, Jupiter and the impact of Jupiter is going to be big for your connection. Jupiter is all about expansion, right? If you've gone through your expansion, or if you started to expand, it's very exhausting, right? Because we have to create space or open, or like literally expand, so that we can have more in us, more of us in us, right? I'm currently in an expansion, so I'm exhausted all day, but expansion is important for our growth and our evolution, and that comes through from Merlin. Anyway, let's take a look here. How does Scorpio's person feel about Scorpio? Let's see. We have your first one's going to be the sun. I do feel this person feels the state of the world like you do, right? Or feels like things are changing like you do. You are what they look towards when they think about their future, right? When they think about the future, they think of a future with you, right? They think of spending time with you. They think of what life you would create after all of this is ended, right? And this is the chaos that's coming in, right? It's just chaos coming into all of our lives. It's upheaval, and Buddha is saying that it's necessary for the change. It's necessary to. He's also saying it's necessary to show, right? He wants to say what the light can do, right? But with the sun being here on the table, this is someone who thinks of the ending, right, of your experience, right, or what you're experiencing now. I want to say the happily ever after, and they see you in it. And so their feelings for you, they see you are their happy ending. They see you as that, right? It's like the happy ending is this canvas, but you are the main state, right? You're the thing that's in the center, and that's their feelings for you. Okay, with the Nine of Swords coming through, this person feels they're getting hit with those waves, right? I feel emotional waves. Mental waves. I want to say the really heavy energies all of us are moving through. They're feeling it very deeply. It's stressful. I don't know about any of you, but it's like really hard, right? You still have to get up to go to work, right? Or you still have to get up and take your dog out, right? Or feed them, all of those things. And it's like, right? My message to you is this is someone who is trying to keep it together, right? And you're the one thing, the one constant that they look towards that helps fill them up. And what Buddha is saying is like filling the tank, right? They fill their tank with you, right? They fill their tank with the idea of you. They fill their tank with the visions that they have of you. And I feel the happily ever after that they truly feel and believe that they'll have with you. And we have the 10 of Cups. Anyway, it's reversed. Sorry. Why is it reversed? You're not there yet, right? Metatron's saying that we're 9 right now. We're at the 9. One thing that he's saying, number 9 is a number that we will do. Number 9 is a solitary number, right? This is a solo number. I do feel like this is someone who's single, right? I feel like they're hoping you are, right? But with the 10 of Cups being as reverse, you are this person's happy ever after, right? Happy ending. One thing that comes through from this person's records, as well as I want to say one of these in the master. Sorry. I feel like with the sun being here in the 10 of Cups, this person has to find their purpose or find their mission or find their soul calling. There's love is amazing, right? It's so beautiful. It fills us up so much, but it's not everything, right? Everything is not love, right? I want to say it like that. Anyway, everything is not love, and everything is not just settling down with someone. There's so much more, right, to us. And this is someone who I feel is looking for that soul mission, their purpose, and their reason to be. With the 2 of Swords here in its upright, as well as the 6 of Cups in its reverse, I feel this person's focus on you or focus on the ending rather than what's right in front of them is hindering their progress and hindering their ability to move forward. And this is comes to one of my biggest life lessons. Actually, is I have 2: consciousness and presence. It's presence. This person needs to master presence. He needs to learn to master being self-present, being in the moment rather than thinking about the future. And this is someone, and it came through from Buddha. It's almost like they're gliding across their timeline, and they're not in the moment they're living in, right? They're everywhere else. He's saying mentally, right? This is someone who needs to learn to be in the moment right now, right? The moment that they're living. And we have the 6 of Cups. I feel they're in their present. Sorry, I feel like they're in their future as well as their past with the 6 of Cups here. Anyway, I want to thank you, Libra, Scorpio. Don't forget to like and comment and take care. And we're at 43 for Sagittarius. Sorry about the sound. You can hear it anyway. Let's see. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look here. So Sagittarius, can you tell me, how does Sagittarius' person currently feel about Sagittarius? And by the way, hi everyone. Don't forget to like and comment. Ooh. Okay. Let's see, Sagittarius. How does Sagittarius person currently feel? We have the first card coming through. I'm reminded of my father, right? It was a 9 of Torches reversed. Interesting. Even with this. And then the last card we have is going to be the Agent of Swords. Hello, Father. And we have the Four of Cups coming through. That's your overall. I feel I feel like this person right now isn't very focused on your connection, isn't really focused on you. I feel like they're focused on other things, right? With that Agent of Swords being the last card, and then we have the Three of Swords being here. One thing that is part of it is I feel like love or connections has been very heartbreaking for this person throughout their life, right? I feel like this is someone who's had a lot of heartbreak in their connections. When you are a kid and you have your mom and you're like, I love my mom, and you wish that you had a great mom, right? Or you wish you had the mom that you wish you had, but you said you had the mom you got, right? And again, this is coming through from source. It came through from universe, right? The reason why your mom's your mom, there's a reason, right? We pick our mom, right? We pick who our mom is going to be, right? We decide who that person is, right? We truly make that choice within ourselves, right? When it comes to our purpose, and that includes even like the life that they will have, right? You pick your parents when you're coming down, right? And you're moving. They're saying into light, but we pick our freaking parents, right? You know exactly how much money they're gonna make, right? You know exactly what kind of life you're gonna have living, right? If it's gonna be wealthy or not that great, or not. So you're saying not put off, right? I feel like this is someone who had a lot of idealistic expectations for who their mom would be, what their mom would achieve, and those things never came to be. Okay, this is someone who's had a lot of setbacks in their relationships. I feel as early as their motherhood connection, their father connection, and that includes the siblings. They never really had many moments in their life where they understood and appreciated what connection is, right? And what connection brings. And as crazy as that sounds, this is someone who looks at connections and doesn't see the value in it as much as others. And why? Because it's never been displayed. They've never experienced it. They've never felt it. They've never known it. And that's coming through from Metatron, never known it. And with the Four of Cups being here, I think you offered this person a cup, or I think you've tried to, and this person just looked the other way, right? What they were looking at is what they didn't get throughout their life rather than what they have right in front of them. And that's coming through from Buddha as one of the biggest things that keeps us from happiness, or that's keeping us from happiness in the present moment, or even the state of heaven, right? So I feel like you and many people offer this person this cup, right? I'm offering you this, right? But instead of looking at that cup, right? Instead of taking that cup or considering it, you're looking at what you never got in your past, and you just can't shake it, right? You can't. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like like let's say you're dating someone and they lost their father very young, but here you are trying to date them, and all they can think of, right, is their father, right, or losing their father, or not having that father connection, rather than appreciating the offer being presented right in front of them. With the Three of Swords being here as well, at the middle, I feel like this person hasn't overcome or healed a lot of their heartache from the past. You see the swords here, like someone's being stabbed in the back, but I feel like it's almost like being stabbed from the past. This person has a lot of upheaval from their past, from their childhood, from their lineage, that they've never resolved, right? That they've never and what's funny is like it's coming through from Metatron. It's almost like they've never even taken the time to consider it until you're there right in front of them offering them this cup, right? And they think, what about my dad, right? And I know it's a crazy thing to say, but it feels like that in some way. Anyway, we have the Agent of Swords coming through, and it's upright. I do feel here the Agent of Swords, it's I want to say it's a mastery, if I actually want to say about that, but I've been taking it like it's the Page of Swords. They're very young, so no matter how old this person is, they are very, very young. Right? They're very naive. They're a novice, especially when it comes to love, especially when it comes to connections. One thing that's coming through from Buddha is that this person has the capacity or the ability to offer you so much when it comes to love, right? But they would need someone with patience of a saint, right? To move through those energies, or to be patient enough for this person to give them time to grow, right? So he's saying, I see a decade, right? A decade where this person has to heal, reflect, grow, date someone else, I guess, I don't know, right? Before they're ready for a connection with you. And if you had the patience for that, this person could offer you a ton. But right now, I don't see this person offering you very much. We have the Rose, or the Three of Pentacles coming through. I do feel Three of Pentacles on the table here. This person has to learn to work with others learn to be cooperative, right? They also have to learn to be a team player or someone who's more considerate of others. I don't want to say it like that. Yeah, I want to say it like that. That one sounds good to me. But again, it's like this is someone who, the moment I feel like you offered the cup, the moment I feel like you open up that kind of words, the moment I feel like you started connecting to this person, the thing they started to think of is their past, right? They started going straight to the past, and this is someone who's not. They're just not totally there right now, right? And that's just something that's there, okay? Anyway, we're now on Capricorn, which is going to be 15 minutes. Okay. Let's see, Capricorn. What are Capricorn's person's current feelings for Capricorn? What are Capricorn's person's current feelings? Okay, let's take a look here. What are Capricorn's person's current feelings for Capricorn? So we have your first one's going to be the Crown of Torches coming through. I like a wizard, or anyway, wizard energy coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune, your second card, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like this person is very focused on some of their, like, I want to say their gifts, their higher powers, or what they can do. One thing that, as Earth is ascending, right? And I really want to emphasize is the whole damn planet is, right? I made sure of it, but as Earth is ascending, it's not. As Earth is ascending, it's not uncommon to know that people are more open to their magic, right? Are more open to spiritual stuff coming at them, right? I feel like this person experienced some kind of spiritual awakening or some kind of I want to say an activation, right? And with that, that spiritual awakening activation, they're very focused on that rather than being focused on their on you and this connection. It's such an odd thing. The way that it's coming through from this person's, I want to say the records, the Akashic records. It's like this is someone where it's like, they had the Trinity, or not Trinity, but it's like, love, life, career, right? And all of a sudden they're like, wait, purpose or magic or wizardry. That's actually what I got. So this person is moving in that direction rather than towards you. And what is coming through from Athena? She's saying that this is very purposeful, right? This person will eventually find their way back, right? One thing that I know is that we truly need someone to no, sorry, no, I don't want to phrase it like that. I don't know what these words are coming through. Anyway, we truly need to experience a path before we know it's either for us or not for us, or either matters more to us than or less. And I feel like if you were to date this person, if this person were to choose you, they would always wonder about what about that path. What if I went down that? Where would my life be? You don't want anyone wandering, basically, right? You want someone to be. If you're married to someone or you're dating someone, you want them to be fully present and in your connection there, right? And it kind of reminds you of the movies where you see someone come home from work and they're talking to you. They're physically there, but are they there? No, right? This is someone whose mind is elsewhere. So I feel right now that this person's life, right, is taking them towards a different path away from you. But this is going to allow them to either experience what they need to experience there, or come to the understanding that they want you more than that. And maybe they will never come to that conclusion, and that's okay, right? But what you want is someone who is in front of you and wants just you, right? And doesn't want anyone else or anything else, right? And this is kind of what's happening, right? A lot of people are moving in different directions, and why? Because they have to, right? You can't really master presence if you've not. I want to say masters, but you can't really master presence if you've not really tried everything, right? And this is someone who they have more things to try before they end up settling down. So the Seven of Pentacles is reversed for a reason. This person is not ready to settle. They're not ready to plant. They're not ready to grow something here. And with the Temperance being here, Source does suggest, right, waiting for this person. If you feel like this is someone that you truly want to be with, waiting for them is not a big deal. But I feel like this is someone who's always going to feel like something's lacking or missing, or that they want more. And unless they actually try everything that they feel called to, right? And this is like it came to from, I don't know, some sorry, it's like a woman, filling your heart's with your heart's filling your heart's desire, right? Doing it, right? Experiencing your heart's desire, right? This is someone who needs to experience all the things they desire in their heart before they choose love with you, right? Before they choose a connection, before they choose to settle down, and they're not going to choose anything else until this person truly tries each path, right? And truly reaches each destination, all right? And that comes through from Buddha. Anyway, I want to thank you, Capricorn. We're not on Aquarius. We're at 54. Ooh, that's a good one. 54. All right. Whew, sorry, that energy was like intense. Anyway, thank you, angels, guys. Help me channel that energy and help ground me. And particularly, thank you. Okay, let's see. Aquarius, only 2 more signs. Yay. Again, I will be doing a live stream reading at 2. I think I might move it to 2:15. If you are interested in that, do book with me. If not, it's okay. It's okay, but I would really appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look here for Aquarius. How does Aquarius person currently feel about Aquarius? How does Aquarius person currently feel about Aquarius? Let's see. Okay, we have your first one's going to be the 4 of Swords coming through. The 4 of Swords in this upright. One, I feel like this person feels like you hold back, or you're not really telling them everything. Another thing, I feel like this person may feel like you have to heal, but I don't really feel that too much. I feel like the main thing that this person's feeling towards you is that you're holding back from the connection, or you're holding back from them. One thing that does come through from your past self, your past life, Aquarius, is that you have heartache from your past or from a past life that makes you wary about opening yourself up or giving this person your all, right? So maybe you've had an experience where you're very young and you gave someone your all and they broke your heart. It doesn't feel like it's this lifetime though, right? I feel like in the past lifetime, you've learned through life experiences, right? That giving someone your all can be very painful or maybe not worth it. So this person intrinsically, intuitively understands and knows that you are not giving them your all, right? So maybe you have like these really deep feelings towards this person and you're not telling them, right? Or maybe you want to commit to them and, or even ask them out on a date, but you're not doing it, right? There's something like that at play here where this person just knows that in your heart, or when you just like know there's like a ton of feelings there, and this you have someone here who's not telling you, right? It's like that's how they feel about your connection. That's how they feel about you. That's how they feel about engaging with you. All right. We have the 5 of Torches coming through as well. One thing that sneaks into this person's mind, and what I'm hearing from Katherine saying it sneaks into their psyche. And I really don't want to emphasize this, that you are dating someone else or that you are playing the field with them. Okay, I do feel like this person has trust issues. I do feel like this person has issues with trust and stuff like that, right? And I feel like they may have been cheated on in the past, right? Or they may have been played. But even though they know, like, let's say logically you think, well, of course, who will tell someone they love them right away, or who we just started talking or something, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like those things do come in, but this person just knows in their heart that you love them deeply, and they also know that you're not telling them. So their mind floats these other ideas about what could it be, why, right? Is it me? They're like, maybe not, right? Maybe it's someone else dating you, right? And so this person feels in their heart that you're dating someone else, or that you are playing the field, all right? And the 9 of Pentacles coming through as well. I don't mean to laugh, but there is laughter coming through. You may I think you may love the attention you're getting, or you may really love and appreciate that you're receiving so much attention. And that is another thing that pops into this person's mind that makes them feel like that you're holding back for a reason, right? I think you're holding back because your past life, actually, you were hurt very badly in love. I feel like you've actually suffered some really grave consequences, right? But this person doesn't see it that way. What they see is someone who has all these feelings for them, not telling them how they feel, and probably getting all this attention because they're that hot, right? This is someone who's very sexy. I feel like people find you very alluring. I feel like you may dress very well as well. We have the Six of Cups reverse. There's a past life connection between you and this person, but I know you know that. No, they don't know that as well. But with that Six of Cups and its reverse here, I think like you may have history with this person in your past. I feel like that as well, but I feel like that's like maybe not. I think you're I think that this person, and you have some healing to do, right? They have some trust issues, right? I think you have trust issues as well, right? And you both have to go work and heal that, right? Buddha says independently, right? And then you'll come together, I guess. But they truly feel like you must, like they have to be dating someone. And I don't know if that makes sense. Though. I don't mean to laugh, but it's really funny. It's just like they, of course, they must be dating someone. They must be playing the field. They must have other suitors. It's like that. Like it just has to be the case, and that's kind of where their mind lodged. It's kind of where they are, and it's anywhere as well. Okay, I just want you to know that it's really funny. But we have the Four of Cups first as well. It makes this person reevaluate whether they should be pursuing you. I don't think that's going to change with the Hierophant reverse. I feel like you healing needs to take place. Metatron as well as Buddha are saying that that life has to happen as well, right? I think you both need to live a little bit more, right? One thing that he's saying that could help you or even help them is doing those really adventurous things, that Jupiter energy. When I'm seeing skiing, when you not like on, I guess not on snow, but when you water ski, right? Like something like that. Really being helpful, right? Or bungee jumping, right? Or with the cord, right? Something like that, really helping unlock some of these. I want to say dormant memories that you have within self that you need to heal. Okay. Anyway, but I'm leave like that. Aquarius, don't forget to like and comment, and we're at Pisces now. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that, but it is funny. Oops. What is that? Okay. Let's take a look here for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How does Pisces person currently feel about Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see the current feelings here. Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. We have strength coming through. I feel like Pisces, you have kids, or you may have pets that you treat like kids, but same thing, really. I mean, kids are just pets in the end. That's truly coming from Source and God. But anyway, what strength mean here? I feel with strength being on the table that you are very strong, right? You're very capable. I feel like you've had to be. One thing that is coming through from, I want to say Lord Metatron, is you learned very early on that you kind of had to do it, right? So maybe let's say like you were hungry and maybe your family wasn't home or your mom wasn't home, you had to feed yourself, right? Or let's say you need a haircut, right? And no one was there to take you, got to take yourself, right? There's something about like, or even transportation is a good way to put it, right? Let's say there was no one to take you home, you had to just ride the bus, right? So there's something about you learning how to be strong, you learning responsibility, and you learning to fend for oneself very early on in life that this person really feels about you, right? So they see you as very capable. They see you as very self-sustaining. Sorry, when the air came up, that's a good one. They see you as someone who has who's had to learn how to take care of self, right? Or even put self first. All right. We also have the Hanged One coming through, and its reverse. I feel here at times with the Hanged One and its reverse that you put yourself first so often that you don't always see that for when you're putting yourself first, but you're not necessarily considering or maybe open to helping other people. And what this is coming through from Metatron, it's not like necessarily like let me depend on someone, right? I don't actually see that being the case here. In fact, I feel you may not often see that other people might need help when you yourself would just do it by yourself. I hope that makes sense. He says yes, that is it, right? But I want you to know here. Sorry, I want you to know. Pisces, that I feel like because you've had this, you've had to be so independent, because you've had to take care of yourself, that when other people might need a helping hand, you're not there lifting out your hand to help them, even if you can, right? And the reason for this is because your experience or your life has taught them, or taught you to do it yourself, right? To not look for anyone else's support. And this is someone where how they feel about you. It's like they often look for you to just, like, let's say someone's like, oh, I have to go and move. I'm moving to this new location, and they're kind of waiting for you to offer to move, and you're like not doing it. It's like that, right? This is somewhere where it's like they tell you something in conversation, they tell you something in passing, where it's like, oh, I expected them to say, oh, I'll do it, or I'll help you, or oh, I have this doctor visit. I'm gonna be and I'm gonna be waiting for 2 hours, and they expected you to say, I'll go, right? I'll go with you, right? This is someone where it's like these things fly over your head, and you don't even think about it, right? You don't even consider it, because you would never, right? Because life's taught you to do it yourself, right? And it's not that that's a bad thing. It's not that they're necessarily doing a bad thing, but Metatron is saying they are not that good or bad or real, but this person, it feels very triggered by those experiences, because this is how they usually not accumulate, but how they calculate how much someone loves them, or how much someone cares, right? So they're kind of expecting you to offer that helping hand when you're not offering it for these things, because, well, they should do it themselves. And it makes them feel like you don't care about them. It makes them feel like you don't value them. It makes them feel like you're not considering them. But life has taught you different, right? Life has taught you to be strong. And what this person is seeing, right, is that strength that they know you have, right, came from that fierce, not independence, right? I don't know how to phrase that. It's like you've had to survive, right? You survivor energy. That's what you had, right? But in those moments, they're not thinking that, right? They're thinking, I expected them to offer to help me move. They didn't make the offer, and I'm triggered, and I'm thinking they don't actually care about me, and I want to distance myself from this connection. All right. So the next card we have, it's going to be 2 cards with the 10 of Pentacles, and then we have the Chariots coming through as well. This person sees a future with you. They would love a relationship with you. They would love something long term with you as well. But this is it's a deal breaker at times, right? What this person wants to know is if you have their back. I don't think that you have many people's backs, if you ask me, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean, especially with strength being here. Strength is loyalty, isn't it, right? I think that you have you're loyal to I feel like you're loyal to self. I think you could be loyal to this person, but they look for that loyalty, or this expression of loyalty, which I actually feel may be very negative, as a way to determine if they should be with someone or not. And this is someone who's coming to the conclusion that maybe Pisces isn't for me, when I don't think that's necessarily the case. And that's coming through from Metatron with the Tower reversed as well as the 4 of Pentacles. They don't tell you that this is how they're thinking, how they're processing, how they're feeling, how they're how their mind thinks. They're just like looking the other way, looking at other suitors, or looking for someone else to be that person that they want to spend their life with. When in fact, I feel like it's meant to be with you, or it's meant to be I feel like it's meant to be with you. And with the High Priestess in this reverse here, this person's stronger than they know. They just haven't quite figured that out yet. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I want to thank you, Pisces. Don't forget to like and comment and check out my services. I'm also doing a live reading at 2, probably 2:15. If you're interested, please book limited spots, and take care. Bye, everyone.